Billy, I understand you use a technique for catching catfish up here called yo-yoing. Now, what is a yo-yo for catfish?
Well, it's just a little old round mechanical thing, something like a yo-yo, and it's got string on it. You pull it out, and it's got a little old lock on it. You set your dip when you pull it out, tie it to a tree limb, pull it out, bait it, drop it down, lock it, and drive off. Forget about it for about 30 minutes to an hour. And we put out 4 or 5 dozen of them down a tree line, and then we'll get out the last one, then we'll go back front, easing out from a tree line, looking at him. If you got one, when he bites that yo-yo, it unlocks it, and then it pulls up and sets the hook on him, and then that way, if it's a big one, he won't break it because it keeps tension on it, and he'd always pull on it. And that's a good way to get you a whole lot of freezer fish right there.
Now, I think the yo-yo is actually called the Mechanical Fisherman, and I think you can order them offline, or you sell them here at Bluebine, don't you?
Yeah, you can order them offline, or we got them right in the tackle shop up there.
Now, Billy, it's sort of like a limb line, except it's a much more efficient type of limb line, because that Mechanical Fisherman will actually set the hook on the fish, and then it plays him the whole time he runs, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'll wear him out where he'll just lay right there on top of water. You just stick the net under, pop the hook out of him, put him in the cooler, bait it up, catch another one.
I know when I've been with you, Billy, we usually put those out in the afternoon and fish them at night. In a night of fishing, let's say if you put them out just at dark and you fish them till 11 o'clock, how many catfish will you plan to catch?
Oh, if you put out 4 dozen, you're going to catch 400 or 500 pound catfish.
400 or 500 pound of catfish.
Yeah.
And what are we baiting with, Billy?
Everything. You'll all be baiting with night crawlers, tapper worms, shad. Just depends on what time of year.
I see. And then when you come in, you can go to bed, and you've got folks here that'll clean those catfish for you, hadn't you?
That's exactly right. They can come in and get them a drink or dinner and just go right to bed and not have to worry about it. Them boys will clean them, have them ready to go by the next morning.
All right. All right, now if you folks want to fish with Billy and come up here to Reelfoot Lake, Billy, how do they get a hold of you, and how do they set up a fishing trip with you?
So all they got to do is call 877-BLUEBAIT or check out our website, bluebaitresort.com.
Now, if you're really tough, you'll crappie fish or bass fish during the daytime, and then night fish for catfish, and you'll have more fun catching more fish than you ever thought you would, won't you, Billy?
Yeah, you sure will. You'll have plenty of meat to take home to eat.